I am your host, KC Phoenix, and this is my morning political thought, even though technically it's the afternoon, because I'm recording this on Sunday, which this counts for Monday, for the Purple Elephant Show, which the morning political thought, as I've said a gazillion times before, is a supplement to the Purple Elephant Show, which is a weekend show. Morning political thought is what I do during the week. My morning political thought, and I did think about this when I woke up this morning as well as yesterday. I want President Trump to issue those checks so bad. You just don't know. Please, President Trump, issue the checks. I want you to do it. I so want you to do it. I dare you to do it. For those who may not know, there's $300 billion set aside. Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats have been going back and forth with Steve Mnuchin and Mark Meadows and other people in the Trump administration and other Republicans and all this other stuff over what the stimulus bill will be in regards to the stimulus checks. Nancy Pelosi has been trying to get money for blue states because they don't know how to manage their money. But they're using the current situation as the reason that they need the money when the states were mismanaged before the current situation. The current situation just brought their mismanagement front and center. All right, so they've been going back and forth on that, holding up the checks. President Trump has said, well, there's $300 billion set aside. We're looking at possibly just issuing direct checks to people using that $300 billion that's set aside. When he said that, I was like, do it. Please, please, just do it. Do you know when I tell you, now I'm not one of those people who always say the president is playing chess, but that would be a hell of a chess move. That would be what we call checkmate. Because if the president does it, they have to sue to say, no, you can't issue direct stimulus payment to the people. Do you know how that will look? My friends, if he were to do that, he'd be like, you know what, we're going to take, we found a legal way, even if the legal reason language is kind of not that strong, the legal argument isn't as strong, is actually a very weak legal argument. Just a little paper thin legal argument is there. Even if a paper thin legal argument is there that he could do it, if I were President Trump and they came to me, they're like, sir, it's paper thin. There is an argument, but it's paper thin. I'd be like, don't worry about it. I just need something that we can throw at the wall and make it stick. Do it. Issue the checks, because that will be checkmate. Because then the Democrats will have to sue to say he can't issue direct checks of stimulus to the people right before the election. President Trump, do it. I beg you, do it. Please. It will be so beautiful to see them sue, and they will. And then all the Republicans can say, well, President Trump tried to do direct payments to the people with the 300 billion that was left over. And we have a legal argument, even though it's kind of light, but we do have a legal argument that the president can do it, but the Democrats are trying to keep the money away from the American people, and they're suing to keep the checks out of people's hands. Do it. I beg you. So yeah, I think President Trump should go ahead and do that, even though the economy is doing great. And I mentioned that in one of my Purple Elephant Show episodes, where I've been pleasantly surprised by how well the economy is doing. And as I said before during the episode, it's because people are hungry. They are lions that have been locked up in a cage, and they are eager to get back out and hunt and get the economy going again. And we're not out of the rough patch yet, no matter how much the unemployment rate continues to drop, even though it dropped below 10%. We're not out of the rough patch yet, but we're getting there. And throughout the process, a stimulus directly to the people, which I think this should be the final one for now, especially for the rest of this year. I can't see us doing more than this because the country's going to go broke. The currency will be devalued to a ridiculous amount if America does not get the spending under control. Now, I do believe that once taxes are lowered more again, and because people are so hungry and so eager to work, more money will come into the treasury like it did before. See, the news never talked about that. When the tax cuts happened and President Trump lowered the corporate tax rate, more money came into the treasury afterwards. But the media never covered that. The treasury took in more money. So, yeah, when you have more people working, that means more tax revenue coming in. When businesses have lower taxes and lower regulation, they can hire more people on their payroll. More people on their payroll can pay more taxes. Also, when it comes to healthcare, with companies, like I still work right now, I have healthcare through my company. So more people will be insured as well, which that helps with the insurance problem. But some people, they just don't get it, even though it's obvious. But no, let me take that back. They know, some people know it's obvious. They just need a permanent underclass to get their votes. That's what that is. So let me make that clear too. Some people need a permanent underclass to maintain power and keep their votes. But as for spending all the money, I'm not for it. Something has to give. I look forward to things stabilizing, and we can sort of take it from there and see what happens next year. If it keeps on going next year the way that it's been going, I believe that there will be a huge rebound. All because people are very, very hungry. But right now, in the present, I want President Trump to issue the stimulus checks. This will make great media, because the media is going to try and cover for the Democrats. That's what they do. And then the people who could use the direct stimulus checks right now, that will give them another reason to say, wait a minute, why is the media covering when the president is actually trying to help people? That'll give them another reason to give the media a side eye. So yeah, I hope President Trump does it. I hope I don't care how paper thin the legal argument is, use it. And just go ahead and be like, okay, we got something here. We're going to go ahead and issue the checks directly. Don't worry about it, Congress. We'll take from the 300 billion, and then that's it. So that's all I have for the morning political thought, which is uploaded a little bit sooner because for Labor Day, I'm taking the time to just rest and taking some time for me. To those who have been watching and supporting, I appreciate it. Don't forget thepurpleelephantshow.com, main podcasting platform. The Purple Elephant Show on Parler, so we can parlay. The Purple Elephant Show on Instagram. Facebook.com/The Purple Elephant Show. Don't forget to like, and then you can follow. And The Purple Elephant Show on YouTube and Daily Motion. Don't forget to subscribe, followed by the notification bell on YouTube so you know when I upload something new. And on Twitter, at RealTPES. And also, another thing too, I meant to tell you guys this. I'm considering setting up another platform. So yeah, that information will be coming soon too. Because I think it's called Cloud Hub or something. Cloud Hub seems kind of interesting. I'm gonna look some things over, and I'll let everyone know what I decide to do. But yeah, again, thank you for all of your support. I appreciate it. Be blessed.